All right. We are officially recording, so let's get moving here, guys. First piece, we're gonna go on with our heel toe walk. I think you guys all remember this from our previous weeks. We wanna just get our balance system turned on. Let's turn this into a heel toe march. So what that looks like, I want you to just step forward, pop up onto the ball of the foot, hold for about 1 second, and you should be alternating your arms and legs, sort of like an exaggerated walking, but we wanna pop, hold for 1 second on the ball of our foot, sort of up in that elevated heel position to get our calves turned on, to get our lower legs turned on. Again, to just find some of that stability in our lower limb. All right, looking really good from what I can see. That looks awesome. Good, good, good. Once you've done about 20 or so of those, we're gonna come back. We're gonna stand in one spot. We're gonna squat down, and we're gonna just do a push off of one leg onto the other, push off of one leg. We're gonna go two each directions. Two in one direction, then two in the other direction, all right? Trying again, if we're standing tall, to squat down and keep our center of gravity kind of low while we do this, all right? We're gonna do 5 each direction. So each 2 piece is 1. So we should do 10 jumps from leg to leg. Okay, nice work, nice work. Looking good, everyone, looking good. All right, awesome stuff, guys, awesome stuff. Okay, from there, we're gonna find a little bit of balance, either on a chair, either on the edge of a couch, either on our kitchen table, whatever we got. Find some balance, and we're just gonna do some leg swings all the way back, all the way forward. Kind of shake out some of the day. If you don't need balance, no problem. You can do a walking leg swing. All right, just switching legs back and forth, trying to get some dynamic stretch into the hamstring and those posterior muscles. All right. Sorry, I'm laughing at Oliver's dog getting involved in the warm-up, cracking me up. All right, good stuff, guys. Looking really, really good. All right, once we're done that, our next one, let's slow it down here. We're gonna drop into a nice wide stance here, and we're gonna just slowly try to reach down with right arm, touch the left toe, stand up tall, and go left arm to right toe. Okay, and we're gonna repeat that, 10 per side, 20 total. All right, nice. Everyone's moving really, really well, looking good. Okay, once we've done our, oh God, that dog's awesome. All right, so from there, we're gonna keep that nice wide stance. We're gonna sit down into a single leg squat pattern. It's gonna be a wide lateral single leg squat. And again, we're going 10 per leg or 20 total. When we do this, we wanna try our best to push your bum back like you're reaching for a chair and allow your torso to lean forward instead of, and have a look at your knees, instead of letting your knee drive way forward. This that I'm doing now is a very different movement than this. All right, so try to sit those hips back, sinking into that hip joint. Okay, awesome work. Again, we're doing 20 of those. Okay, once we've done that, we're gonna do a single leg Romanian deadlift plus reach. So what that looks like, we're gonna reach down into a single leg deadlift, pushing one leg back as far as we can, and with the same arm as the trailing leg, reaching to the outside of that standing leg, standing foot. So from forward, I'm going right leg goes back, right hand reaches across and touches outside my foot.
Can we use weights?
No, no weights for this one. This is all warm up,
All
all
right.
right? I said deadlift, but it's all about that pattern first. We want to focus on that stability. And again, we're reaching with the same arm as the leg that's going back. Good. Trying to reach far outside that leg. All right. Excellent work, everyone. Excellent work. Seeing good job all around. Okay. Our next one, we're going to step forward into an alternating forward lunge. So you can stay in the same place if you don't have a lot of space. And we're going to add a couple things to this forward lunge. We're going to start by pulling the front, the leg in that we're going to step with, pull it in for a nice big hug. Step it forward, put your hands down, rotate to the ceiling. Hands back down, switch. Knee goes in, leg steps forward. Control down, hands to ground, arm to overhead in rotation. Don't forget that knee to chest. Nice work, everyone. Nice work. Good. Really sink in. Try to get that back knee all the way to the floor before we put our hands to the ground. Good work. Good work. Good work. Good. We're doing about 10 of these per leg. Again, counting straight up to 20. All right. Awesome job, everyone. Awesome job. Okay. If you need to, feel free to take a drink whenever you need to. Don't let me dictate when you need to have a sip. It's up to you guys. Rest as needed. Take sips as needed. All right. Once we finish those, we're going to do a couple of ground-based movements, and then we're going to get into our goods. All right. So first one here, ground-based. Let's get on hands and knees. We're going to go into some cat and cow. So we're going to arch our back like a scared cat on Halloween, hence cat position. And then we're going to arch our back down. This one's called cow or camel. Arch all the way up, arch all the way down. All right, we want to do 10 smooth, trying to breathe deep the entire way. Oh man, lots of dog owners. Awesome. All right, give us those 10, cat and cow. Breathing deep the whole way. If it helps you think about it, try to breathe deep on the way in as you go up into cat. So arch up, breathe deep all the way in, arch down into cow, breathe all the way out. Try to let that empty sort of lung cavity extend your spine a little further. Usually we can get a little more out of it. Okay, nice. Seeing a lot of cat cows all finished up. All right, let's get into a couple of hip bridges and then we're gonna go one more shoulder drill. So from our cat cow, we're gonna stay put here. We're gonna push. Actually, you know what? Let's go into a tall plank position and we're gonna push into a downward dog. Try to activate those shoulders, get some mobility in through our thoracic spine, pushing our hips up into the air, lengthening the backs of our legs at the same time. If we can, try our best to keep our core nice and stable. So trying to let your torso sag as you go into that tall plank. Stay nice and strong in our plank position up in the top. Whoa. Lots of dogs. You guys tell I'm a big dog guy? Huge dog guy. All right, once we've done 10 of those, plank to downward dog. We're gonna roll back into all fours and we're gonna do 10 per arm of this Y position, is Y raise. Try to keep thumbs up to the ceiling and we're just bringing our arm all the way up, nice and slow with control. We're going 10 on one side, switch into 10 on the other side. Try to let your torso stay in a stable, still position. Try not to let your body shift too far, okay? Good. Should feel those shoulder blades squeezing together if we're doing it nice and slow with control. All right. From here, let's get into our first little piece, okay? We're gonna start with a bit of nervous system potentiation. So we're gonna just do some fast feet, okay? So what we wanna do, I think for those of you guys that have been with us, we've done this either last week or the week before. I'm gonna try and get my position here. So if you don't have a line on your floor, that's okay. But if you have a little line in your garage or if you have like a dividing line between your floorboards, that's cool. If you don't, it's honestly not a worry. You just need to use a little bit of imagination. And what we're gonna get into first piece is some nervous system potentiation or activation stuff. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you guys on my iPhone timer. We're gonna be 8 seconds on, 15, 20 seconds off. And we're gonna do 3 different movements and we're gonna repeat that 3 times straight through. Movement number 1, for 8 seconds. We're gonna do a forward backward hop, okay? So if this is my line right here, I'm going forward backward over that line as fast as I can. You can use the band is fine, but we don't need something for sure. It's all good, okay? So movement 1 is gonna be that forward backward hop. We're gonna go as fast as we can for 8 seconds, all right? You're gonna take 20 seconds rest, okay? From there, we're gonna go as fast as we can, side to side hop. Okay, again, as fast as you can, 8 seconds, go 20 seconds rest. Next, we're gonna go with our feet. We're gonna go in, out, out. Kind of like a ladder drill. This one, you don't need any lines. We're just doing that in, out, out pattern. Again, as fast as we can for 8 seconds. All right, so let's all try those really quickly right now. So forward, backward, show me what you got. For 3, 2, 1, rest, switch to side hop, side to side hop. 3, 2, 1, rest. Give me in, out, out feet, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out. All right, in, out, out feet. So how this works, if our feet are wide, we go in, out, out. In, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, as fast as we can. All right. Okay, there we go. We're looking pretty good. All right, for our first one, forward, backward hops for 8 seconds, as fast as we can. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 8 seconds, forward, backward hops, fast as you can. Forward, backward, let's go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, gonna take 20 seconds rest. We're going into our side to side hops next. Side to side hops. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. And rest. Okay, we're going in, out feet, okay? Remember that footwork drill? In about 15 seconds, we're going in, out feet, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, fast as you can, in, out. Let's go. Fast feet. And rest. Okay, good job, guys, good job. We're gonna run through that 2 more times, all right? So we're going in about 10 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Forward, backward. Let's go. 2, 1. Rest. All right. Next, we're going side to side. So we're going in about 10 seconds. We're going side to side as fast as we can. Okay, guys? Keep up the good work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Side to side. Fast feet. Let's go. Fast feet. Side to side. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's move. Move those feet. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Good job, everyone. Good job. All right. We're going in, out footwork. Okay. We're doing that in about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, out. Let's go. Come on. Fast feet. In, out. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's make it work. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Good job. Okay. Again, about 20 seconds rest, and we're going through that sequence one last time. Okay. So keep the effort. Keep the good work. We want those fast feet. We want 100% effort. Okay. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Forward, backward. Let's go. Nice job, everyone. And rest. Okay. About 20 seconds rest. And we're going side to side hops. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Side to side. Go ahead. Fast feet. Side to side. Let's go. And 2, 1. Rest. Good job, everyone. Good job. Okay, we got our third round coming up here. Going about 10 seconds. In and out footwork, and then we'll all take a breather, okay? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. In and out footwork. Come on. In and out. In, out. There you go. There we go. And rest. Okay, excellent work, everyone. Great job. Unless you're having a really good time with this, take a break, grab a drink. We're moving on to our next piece. All right. Awesome job, everyone. Awesome job. Okay. We're going to roll into a little bit of stability power kind of work. Oh, did I see somebody on the chat hit me? Have to go at 6:05. Yeah, you do your thing. Sorry, guys, I'll try to pay attention to the chat. Yeah, if people have to leave early, thanks for being here. We'll do the best we can to keep you moving the whole time. All right, our next piece, we're into a little bit of balance and then a little bit of power. We're kind of get these going together. So what we want to do here is we want to get into some counter movement jumping with the single leg landing. Okay, so what does that mean? A counter movement jump is what you would imagine with a standard jump. Okay, so we're going to wind up and we're going to jump. Okay. Let's all do 5 of those in a row. Just 5 counter movement vertical jumps. Okay, awesome. Everyone's looking pretty solid. what I want you to be very careful about, and this is very important, is when we jump, we want our knees to always land forward, backward, to always be moving forward, backward. Our knee is a hinge joint. It means it likes to move in a forward, backward direction, not in a rotational fashion too much and under a lot of pressure. So we can do this a little bit, that's fine. But when we're jumping, we do not want to have this happen, okay, as we take off. Same way, when we land, we don't want that to happen. So what I want here for this particular move is we want to do 5 big blasts into the air, okay? And with that nice soft landing, knees forward in line with our toes, okay? I want 110% effort here, okay, guys? So we're gonna go ahead and do that whenever you're ready. Hit me with 5 good jumps, but wait, I don't want everyone rebounding into them. So not like this, okay? We wanna wind up, do 1, soft landing, stand up, get set, another 1, soft landing, get set, and repeat 5 total times. Okay, guys? This is all jumping and landing mechanics. Ready? Let's go. Make sure we want that soft landing, knees over toes. Big drive, each one, 100% effort. Let's go. Good, let's watch out where our knees are going. Try to stay in tune with that position. Okay, looking good, everyone. We're gonna superset that with a little bit of single leg rotational hopping, okay? So what that looks like is we need a little bit of space to our left and right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be on one leg, okay? We're gonna wind up and do a little hop to the other leg, okay? And when we do this, I actually want you to pretend that you're holding on to a small box or a ball. And when you land, I want you to try to put that ball in your back pocket, okay? And when we take off, we jump and we land and we rotate and try to touch that ball to our back pocket. Jump, land, rotate, touch the ball to our back pocket. You can see my screen. I'm really trying to get that rotation happening from each hop, okay? With this one, keep your hops really small, side to side. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this, and over the next 2 rounds, I want you to try to increase how far your hops are if, and this is a big if, your balance is good to go. If you can really manage that single leg stick and rotation, then we can start to grow the size of our lateral hop, okay? So we're going for 6 per leg or 12 total. Make sure that we're landing soft single leg, getting that rotation, bounding to the next side, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, we're doing these 3 rounds. So we're gonna wind up and do that counter movement jump, okay? Using big momentum to swing into that vertical jump, soft landings, ideally landings on the ball of our feet. So we're kind of like a ninja. We're rarely seen, but we're never ever heard, okay? So soft landings. Once you finish those 5 counter movement vertical jumps, we're going right back into that lateral side to side, single leg hop, single leg land with that torso rotation. Good. Try to stay in control. If you're feeling comfortable with that lateral hop, let's try to take it a little further, okay? So we want to try to take it a little bit further into that lateral. Good. Big wind up, big takeoff. Trying to land stable single leg, nice and quiet through our body position. Really good stuff, guys. Seeing a lot of good work right now. All right, and then take a little breather. Grab a drink before you get into your third set, please. So Matthew, take a little breather. We want to, and the reason why I say that is not because I think that this is very metabolically demanding for you, but we want to have our nervous system charged and ready to go for this next bout. We want every one of these jumping efforts to be 100%. If we don't take even a little break, we're not going to be near that 100%. Okay, if you're ready, it's been about a minute or so. Let's fire back up for that third round of those counter movement jumps and those side-to-side lateral bounds. Okay, with these side-to-side lateral jumps, this time I want you to try to go into it with a bit of rhythm. Okay, so what I mean by that, if you've already finished, we're going to go side to side with a little bit more quickness. Again, trying to get that distance. We want to be as kind of quick from side to side. All right, again, getting that trunk and hip rotation as we land, rotating over and back to their side. Okay, excellent work, excellent work. All right, let's all take a breather before we roll into our next piece. Okay, and this one that we are gonna do next, we can grab a couple of, we can grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell, whatever you kind of got. If you got a 5, a 10, a 15, we wanna have about, I would say we wanna have about 15, maybe 10 or 15 pounds if we've got it. If we don't, no problem whatsoever. These moves are gonna be challenging without weight as it is, so do not stress. The other thing we'll need is a slightly elevated surface because we're gonna do some incline push-ups with leg lift. So if you have a bench or a chair or a ottoman or just an elevated surface that we can use would be great. If that box, Meredith, is made of cardboard, that's probably not going to be good. Okay, you're shaking your head no. Okay, good. We're doing an incline push-up, so we want to have our upper body resting on it, so it should be stable. Okay, that's what we want. If you do not have that, that's all good. We can modify this in other ways. So what we're doing, our first piece of quote unquote strength work is going to be a single leg Romanian deadlift. Okay. And we're going to use that weight this time. We kind of saw this in the warm up to some degree. And now we want to do it with a little bit of weight to actually get a bit more sort of training effect here. So again, if you have a weight, I would like to use a kettlebell for this one because I have them right here. I'm at the gym. If we have a dumbbell, it's all the same business. So don't worry about that. I'm going to hold it in my opposite, in the same hand as the leg that's going to start trailing. So remember a single leg Romanian deadlift? What this looks like, I'm on single leg. I'm going to reach down to try to touch the weight about my toe. It doesn't have to go all the way down. And then I'm going to stand back up and push those hips forward. So hips push back as I reach back with my trailing leg, push those hips forward. If we don't have a weight, no problem. We're gonna go no weight. I want you to count for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and try to touch the ground and then come up fast, okay? But trying to maintain that balance. No weight, we're going 4, 3, 2, 1. So kind of like our warm-up move, and then up fast, okay? Well, if we have a weight, we're just staying smooth and controlled, holding the weight in the same hand as the trailing leg and trying to touch down in front of our standing foot, okay? And we're doing 10 of these, guys, 10 of these, each leg, so 20 total. So again, if we're going, when we're doing this one, we want to try best to keep our hips flat across the back. Like if we had a tennis ball in the small of our back, like it's not going anywhere. Like we're able to lean down and it's staying right there in the small of our back. So trying our best not to end up in this position where we're tilted, okay? All right, excellent work, everyone, excellent work. Okay, awesome job. Okay, once we finish all that, we're gonna go into a core stabilization drill, all right? So once I see you guys finish, we'll talk about that next drill. Okay, when we're done, you can put the weight down. We're gonna leave it there for our next set. We're gonna go down into a high plank, a high front plank. And from this front plank, we're gonna slowly dip our hips to one side and then back. And we wanna count to 2. 1, 2, as we dip our hips and come back. 1, 2, as we dip our hips and come back. From the front, what this looks like is 1, 2, pushing my hips to the side and coming back. 1, 2, and back. And you want to use these muscles to control yourself. They might be hard to feel, but if you go nice and slow, counting 1, 2, by the end of the sequence, you should feel it. We're doing 12 per side, so 24 total. Stay in that nice tall plank, drop those hips with control, count out that 1, 2. Nice and loud if you need to stay on track here. And that's referred to as tempo. So these are gonna have a 2-second tempo in the lowering phase. All right, once we've done all our plank hip dips, we're going into our incline push-up, all right? So incline push-ups, we're gonna be leaning into that object. Hips can be a little bit high, I'm okay with that. We're gonna bring our lower our body to the surface, and then we're gonna press it straight back up. Nice, yep, chairs work really good for this, couches work really good for this, ottomans. And when we do this, what I really like is to keep a nice narrow arm angle to your body. So your arms should be coming down to about here, not way out here. Keep your elbows in close, okay? This is gonna change it, probably make it a little bit more difficult. But we wanna do 5 really good ones, or if 5 is really easy, we wanna try push for 10, no more than 12. Okay, keep those hips high. Going down nice and slow, trying to get your chest as close as you can and all the way back out, okay? Again, let those elbows come nice and close to the body. Right, finishing at about a 45-degree angle off the body if you're a math nerd, all right? If not, we want to just keep those elbows in tight. All right, good work. And if 5 was really easy, I want you doing more next time. Try to push for 8. If 8's really easy, let's take 10. If 10's really easy, give me 12. Good, let's try to get all the way down. If we're finished up with those push-ups, we're right back to the top with that RDL. We're going single leg RDL again. You can change your weight, make it a little heavier, make it harder. And then we're doing this sequence of 3 drills for a total of 3 total sets. So back to the top with our RDLs, then right into those plank with the hip dips, and then our incline push-ups. Again, we're going 10 per leg on that RDL. The leg that's trailing is the arm that's supposed to hold the weight. And with each rep, try to finish standing tall again. And try, if you can, to keep your chest up. Try not to let your chest fold forward, okay? This is kind of a weird concept because you're leaning forward, but if you lean forward, keeping your chest up, it's a little bit different than leaning forward and letting everything just kind of collapse down. I want you to keep your chest up the whole time. All right. When we finish our Romanian deadlifts, we're back on the ground for that plank hip dip, okay? Again, we're trying to go nice and slow in that hip dip. If you found the last set was super, super easy, let's try to go nice and slow. Count out that tempo. 1, 2, back up. 1, 2, and back up. And try to go slow as far as you can to the floor, okay? Again, we're going 10 per direction, so 20 total. From there, we're into that incline push-up. Let's try to keep, this time I want you to try to keep your head in line with your spine. Try not to let your chin tuck in towards your chest. So I'm seeing a little bit of this action when we go down. Try to keep your head nice and tall, nice and proud, coming down, chest to the edge of your surface and all the way back up. So head tall, let those elbows come down to your sides, keeping them tight to the body. Good. Nice work. Again, we're doing anywhere from 5 to 12 of these, depending on how challenging they are for you. And then we're back to the top with all 3 of those drills one more time. Okay, awesome job, everyone. We're back to the top with those RDLs. Again, if these are starting to feel a little easy, you can increase the weight, or if you really want, you can go slow all the way down. And if you're really paying attention to the way your body's moving, let's try to keep our spine nice and flat, our hips. Prevent them from twisting as you go down. And definitely it's a big one. Try not to look at the floor. Try to look forward, keeping your chest, your head and chest kind of proud as you roll down, okay? Once we finish those RDLs, we're rolling into that plank with the hip dips. Good. For those push-ups, if we're having difficulty, let's keep those hips high. We don't want to let our body sag through them. All right, we're only doing 3 sets of all this. So when you finish your 3rd set, let's take a breather, grab a drink of water, and then we're moving on. We're moving into our last kind of piece here. All right, and the same goes with this next piece. We're doing 3 rounds of all 3 of these exercises. So what we're gonna need, again, you can use a weight that's anywhere between, I would say, 15 and 25 pounds, or if you wanna go heavier, you can. But I think that that's probably good for most of us. We're gonna do a skier squat. We're gonna do a leg lift, and then we're gonna do a row variation. So what these all look like, our skier squat is just a narrow squat. So with our weight, we're gonna hold it in our hands like goblet style. Unless we have a really like 2 really light weights, we can hold them sort of in both hands, goblet style in front of us. Kind of like, you know, if we're just holding onto 2 weights like this. If we have 2 dumbbells, we're gonna hold them in a similar configuration on our shoulders up front, or in this same goblet style position. From there, we're gonna go weight up on the balls of our feet directly underneath our hips. So a bit of a narrow stance. From there, we're gonna squat down, let our knees come wide, and we're gonna try to get our bum all the way to our heels. And we're gonna stand up, all right? But when you do this, I don't want you to lose tension, meaning I don't want you to just flop down and sit here. I want you to stay muscles engaged all the way down and all the way up, all right? So try to stay muscles turned on, down, muscle turned on, up. No point should you go limp in the bottom, all right? Give me 15 of these, okay? 15 skier squat. You can hold the weight goblet style. Good. Oh, there we go. Wrist weights. I was wondering what those were. Nice one, Jessica. All right. Yeah. Nice, Meredith. Double dumbbells in the front rack. Looks great. Try to get our weight to our balls of our feet, and we're squatting down. Let our knees go wide. Good. Yeah, Matthew, you can let those dumbbells sit on your shoulders if it's comfortable for you. All right. Stance is narrow, knees go wide, and we're squatting down for 15 total. Again, the whole way, keep muscles turned on. Try not to turn off your muscles and just drop. Gravity is going to force us down no matter what. Our job is to control our body weight going down. All right. Oh, Grace stepping it up. Nice work. If you want to go single dumbbell, Grace, I think you went from body weight to a lot of weight, and that looks awesome the way you're doing it. But if you want to go one weight, hold it goblet style, that works fantastic. There you go. Awesome job. All right. Once we're through, we're going to do our leg lift, and we're going to add a bit of rotation to it. So what this looks like is we're going to be on the ground, okay? We're going to bring one leg up, and we're going to take our opposite arm and try to reach across that leg, doing a small crunch. So leg comes up and arm goes up at the same time, reaching across. So we're trying, if we can, to touch our opposite ankle as we bring our arm up. We're going 10 per side. Okay, one leg up at a time, ladies and gentlemen. I should only see one leg going up. Good. We should be feeling our abs turning on with this, as well as the muscles slightly to the sides of our abs. They're called our obliques. All should be working together. Okay, awesome job, everyone. Once we're finished these, we're gonna use our weights for one more drill. We're gonna use our weight to do a row, okay? What the row looks like, we're gonna do a 3-point bench over row, meaning we're gonna have one arm on that surface that we use for our incline push-ups. Other arm is gonna be holding on to the weight, and we're gonna be doing a fast pull, and we're gonna hold for 1 second, and we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1, let out. Fast pull, hold for 1, release in 3, 2, 1, that's 2. Fast pull, hold for 1 second, 3, 2, 1, that's 3. All right. Because we don't have ideal circumstances, we need to add a little bit of tempo to some of these movements. If your weight is literally 5 pounds or less, or 2 pounds or so, what we want to do instead is we're going to do take that nice lightweight and we're going to do a T. All right, it looks like everyone's got something in their hands. There we go. Jessica, if you want to rock that T, I want you to hold it out, okay? I want you to do 1 circle one way, 1 circle the other way, let it back down. Hold it out, 1 circle back, let it down. We're doing 10 per side, guys, no matter what you're doing here. In this position, we should be trying to stay nice and flat through our spine, which means for some, we're gonna need to sit our butt down and back to keep that chest nice and proud. All right, get a nice wide supported horse sitting stance. For those of you guys that know what I mean, if you're an equestrian, nice wide stance, like you're straddling over your horse, okay? Chest proud, hips low. There we go, awesome work, everyone. Let's try to keep that tempo honest. Fast pull, hold for 1, 3, 2, 1, let out, very good. All right, when we finish 10 per side, we're back to the top with that skier squat with the weight held goblet style or front rack style with 2 dumbbells. All right, and again, we're going for, I think we said 15 of these. Yeah, we're going 15 of these. We want that narrow stance. So feet should be no wider than fist width apart. So let's get those feet nice and tight together, directly under our hips, about fist width or so. When we go down, let's go down low. But again, we're keeping our knees wide. So I got my feet narrow. I got my weight. I'm squatting all the way down and all the way back up. Weight should be through the balls of our feet as we go all the way up, all the way down. So a bit of a balance challenge, a bit of stability happening through our calves, through our ankles. That's the name of the game here. Okay, once you finish up with those, we're going on to that seated leg raise with rotation. All right, we want those 15 reps. Take your time, finish those 15 reps. Like I'd rather you guys do those reps than get into that leg raise. This is the squat's the big stuff here. All right, so we should be doing a crunch up to try to reach that hand to the outside ankle. Hard for me to see what you guys are doing, so I gotta trust you here. We wanna be trying to curl that shoulder, peel your shoulder off the ground, reaching towards that ankle. All right, and again, we're going 10 per side here. Nice, Daniel, looking really good, man. Really reach for that ankle, try to get that hand out wide, feel the abs work, feel those side of the ab muscles. They're called our obliques work. Okay, one more round through, team. We're back to that skier squat first. Oh wait, sorry, we got to do that. Finish up with your row. Finish up with your row. Sorry, my bad. Finish that row. Remember, fast pull, hold for 1 second, 3 second let out. Fast pull, 1 second hold, 3, 2, 1, let out. Nice work, guys, nice work. Again, yeah, if your weights are kind of light, we're gonna swing that arm out into the T, do a circle one way, circle the other way, swing that arm back in. And actually, I would rather, Jessica, that you do all one arm and then all the other arm. So finish your reps, but do all one arm and then do all the other arm. And that way we're going to feel all those muscles, start to get them kind of tired. A little bit of local endurance there. Okay, let's finish up our final round and then we'll be all done for today. All right, back to those skier squats. Again, we're going narrow stance, feet below hips, holding our weight goblet style or front rack with double dumbbells. Okay, again, nice narrow stance. Squat down with control, keeping tension, and all the way back up. Weight goes through the forefoot or heels elevated. Good stuff, everyone. Good stuff. Good. Stay in control. Control is king here, folks. All right. Make that reach happen. So we're lying on our back, legs straight, lift left leg in the air and right arm reaches over to that ankle. Try to get your hand outside that ankle as far as we can, peeling our torso off of the floor as we go. Try not to let your arm that's down help you lift off. Try to use just those core muscles to make that movement happen if we can. All right, finish strong with that row, and then you guys are all done. If you need to make some changes to your weight, no problem, you can. If you're finding it really quite easy and you only have one weight, either add 2 more reps to this final set, or add 2 seconds to the hold up top. So 3-second hold, 3-second release. Good. Make sure we get that 1-second hold, 3-second release at the bare minimum. So 1-second hold, 3, 2, 1, down. Looking at you, Matthew. Slow it down, bro. Good. Let's keep our chest nice and proud, hips nice and low, spine straight like a board. All right. If we're finished all those, you guys are all done for today. Thank you very much for coming out and working hard today. I appreciate you guys. And you know what? It was so great to see so many of you guys on Saturday. So it was finally nice to meet so many of you and watch you guys all work super hard. So keep up the great work. Winter is coming. If you watch Game of Thrones, you know what we're talking about. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for being here.
No worries.